I guess the Lord had me in the right place, the right time, with the right commitment. I was president of the Selma City Teachers Association. And then we had agreed that, and I persuaded teachers for the first time to engage in a teachers' march. And so we agreed, after they signed their names to a petition, that we were going to march as a teacher group. And so on January 22nd, we met at Clark Elementary School here, which was the school where I attended the first grade through the sixth grade. We met upstairs, and we marched up a file. My partner was my 10th, 11th, and 12th grade science teacher. His name was Mr. A.J. Durgan. He was the incoming president of the Selma City Teachers Association. And we led that march, teachers, for the first time in the United States, coming down the steps of Clark Elementary School, down Lawn Street, down to Alabama Avenue, down to the courthouse. Teachers, for the first time. Getting down to the county courthouse, that was standing next to the steps, the superintendent of education, the chairman of the board of education, to persuade me, because I was a teacher, to take the teachers back to the school, because we had made a point, and that no longer should we try to pursue that right from that particular point. And I told them we had a right to be at the county courthouse. It was our courthouse. We were not backing down from our right to be there. And I asked the superintendent and the chairman of the board, who signed my check, to step aside. We went up those steps. Jim Clark had his deputies across the door, and he indicated that we were trying to make a mockery out of his courthouse. And we indicated to him that that was our courthouse also. He gave us 1 minute to move off of those steps. At the expiration of that minute, he took the billy club and jabbed us down the steps on the sidewalk. And my partner, Mr. A.J. Durgan, who, as I said, was my teacher, he was not quite used to that stuff like I was. And he asked me on the ground, he said, "What shall we do?" I said, "We are going back." He said, Yeah. And so we went back the second time. We jabbed down the steps after a minute, and he asked me the same question. I gave him the same answer, and he gave me the same response. The third time we went, I really was trying to get all the teachers arrested because teachers were not aware of the tremendous influence. They were the largest black professional group here in Dallas County. And so after going back the third time, he said, "If you don't get off these steps," Jim Clark said, "we're going to arrest you." I said to myself, exactly what I want you to do. And so at about 45 seconds before that minute expired, someone on the inside of the courthouse came and pulled him on the inside of the courthouse door and said, I didn't go in there with him, but I can imagine what they told him. For goodness sake, don't arrest those teachers.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Lineage Podcast. We appreciate y'all joining us once again on this Thankful Thursday. It's an honor to be here every Thursday to share our views and talk about different things with you guys. It's a highlight of my week personally.
Yes, sir.
So we appreciate y'all being here. Y'all already know what we got to do. If you do not have Selma Self-Sacrifice, the autobiography of the Reverend Dr. Frederick Priest, please go get that. It is on Amazon.com as we speak. You don't want to not have this book into your collection. It is a great story. This story will have a movie one day, and so it'll be a great tool for you to say, "Hey, I had it when it was a book. I know the story. I was on a podcast with the brothers before it got to that point." So we appreciate everyone that has been supporting us. And if you have not booked a FD Reese historical tour, that is a must tour that you have to go on. It is a tour that shows the depth and it shows the behind the scenes, the organizational skills, and everything that you do not know about the Selma movement. We break it down from the rooter to the tutor. We lay it all out so then it makes more sense. Everyone that has taken this tour always leaves with some knowledge that they didn't know, no matter how old they are. They leave with some knowledge. Go ahead, bro.
I said guaranteed.
Yeah, guaranteed. It's guaranteed. So please book that tour if you don't have that tour. But we got a great show today. We're talking about some things. I know it's a video out there that's one of the hot topics with Mr. Dietrich Haddon and his wife. We'll discuss that and ask, are we kind of harsh, or is it something that we should be harsh on, or are we too harsh when it comes to certain people, certain positions that they have? So we're gonna talk about that. But y'all already know, before we go into any of that, we got First Nurse Kimberly Reese here to drop our health tip for the week. Not our health tip, our health segment. A health tip is one statement, but she bring multiple statements. She break it down.
We're gonna name it the health sermon.
Health.
Yeah, she gives a opening statement. She gives her 3 points and she closes it out.
Close on out. Yeah. So y'all already know. First Nurse Kimberly Reese will be here, and once we come back, don't go nowhere. Y'all already know what time it is. We got to take our health serious, and this topic that she said we was gonna do today is very interesting, because I know a lot of people that intakes this particular product. So don't go nowhere. First Nurse Kimberly Reese will be back in a second once we come back. So yeah, don't go nowhere.
I persuaded teachers for the first time to engage in a teachers' march. And so we agreed that we were going to march.
Nice.
First of all, serving notice on our nation. It's Dr. Frederick Douglass Reese.
We march. We march. We march.
He said, what shall we do? I said, we are going back. He said, yeah.
Welcome back to the Lens Podcast. What's going on, Kim?
Hi, MJ. How are you?
Doing good. What you got for us today?
Hello, everyone. Happy Thankful Thursday. I'm here once again to give you your weekly dose of health information. So everyone has been in this situation. You're tired, you're sluggish, but you still have things to do throughout the day. Many people turn to energy drink because you still can't take a nap and you still have different tasks to do. So this is what I'm going to discuss. The topic is, are energy drinks safe and are they good for your health? So right here, I have watched for these hidden dangers lurking in energy drinks. It's written by Stephanie Thorold, and she discusses the different hidden dangers in lurking in energy drinks. So the number one ingredient is caffeine. The primary active ingredient in energy beverage is not surprisingly, caffeine. A 16-ounce can has between 70 to 240 milligrams of caffeine, while the typical energy shot contains 113 to 200 milligrams. For comparison, an 8-ounce coffee contains around 100 milligrams. That might not seem to be a lot of caffeine comparison, but if you're downing a lot of these drinks, it's a lot and it can add up quickly. They can cause dysrhythmias, heart palpitations, and racing heart. So, according to Banner Health Blog, don't confuse energy drinks with sports drinks such as Gatorade or Powerade. These are actually designed to replace electrolytes and water when you burn when you're exercising. Energy drinks such as Red Bull and Monster Energy are intended to increase your energy levels. So don't confuse Powerade and Gatorade with energy drinks. They're not the same. The health risks of energy drinks, there are high levels of caffeine, as I mentioned, also sugar in energy drinks. They can have serious health effects. People make the mistake of drink thinking that caffeine is harmless. Energy drinks contain as much caffeine you'll find in coffee or even medication. It contains more than that. Consuming caffeine in high doses can kill you. Although not common, deaths do occur from overconsumption of energy drinks, Dr. Ruther stated. While the effects of caffeine can boost energy and help you feel more awake and alert, the large amounts of caffeine could lead to side effects such as trouble sleeping, anxiety, fast heart rates, increased blood pressure, a jittery feeling, and tremors. Taurine is also a chemical it's an element that's in energy drinks. This serves as a stimulant to enhance physical and mental performance. Even though our bodies may produce it naturally, this particular substance from food, particularly meat and seafood, the typical American diet provides between 123 to 178 milligrams of taurine daily. However, research is reporting in the Cleveland Clinic Journal of Medicine that consuming just 1 8-ounce of energy drink can boost your daily intake of taurine 6 to 16 times. Combine the caffeine in energy drinks, taurine may increase your blood pressure and your heart rate. Don't think that energy drinks are acceptable for fitness beverages. They can also saddle you with a lot of calories and sugars, leading to obesity, type 2 diabetes, and heart disease. Consider a 16-ounce of a Monster Energy drink containing 233 calories and 56 grams of sugar. That's more than you'll get in 2 scoops of dairy ice cream cones. So think about that. The problem with the high caloric and high sugar beverages is that they make it very easy to down a lot of calories without even realizing it. If you were eating a gummy candy, your body registers it and calculates it. You've eaten something and you're going to compensate not in full, but in part for eating that thing, says Cassidy. When you're drinking liquid sugar, that doesn't happen. It's adding to your daily intake and could put you in a caloric surplus. So basically, they're saying that if you're drinking your calories, you're not even realizing it, and then you still have to eat. So the best thing you could do is drink 0 calories, such as water or sugar-free drinks. As I mentioned before, sugar, that's another compound in the energy drinks. The problem with the high calorie and high sugar beverages is that they can make it easy to down, like I said before, without realizing it. And you can go to the next one, MJ. Niacin, that's another compound found in energy drink. The water-soluble vitamin B3, known as niacin, has been shown to increase good HDL cholesterol and lower LDL, bad cholesterol, and triglycerides, another blood fat. However, some people may be particularly sensitive to the vitamin found in many energy drinks. These beverages usually contain 40 milligrams of niacin, according to the Mayo Clinic proceedings, while the recommended intake is 16 milligrams for men and 14 for women. While the risk of niacin toxicity is low, it can happen, according to Philadelphia-based nutritionist Beth Augustine, RD, Be Well, and Beth. It's possible to overconsume, so you don't want to check. You will want to check the label to see what percentage of your recommended daily allowance of these energy drinks, says Augustine. Signs of niacin toxicity including flushing, dizziness, low blood pressure, fatigue, headache, upset stomach, nausea, blurred vision, and inflammation of the liver. All right, guarana, that's another type of substance that's found in energy drink. It's used as an additive in many energy drinks. In one study, it stimulates the effects of guarana published by PLOS. One researchers found that this fruit seeds have highly contained amounts of caffeine, about 4 times the amount of caffeine found in coffee beans. So this has a lot of caffeine in it. Ginseng, the NCCIH found that ginseng can improve physical stamina, concentration, and memory, stimulate immune function, slow the aging process, and relieve various other health problems. So what's not to like about it? While other health ginseng, so what's not to like about it? While ginseng is usually well tolerated, it's caused some people to experience hypertension, disrupt sleep, diarrhea, and also if consumed in high amounts, according to Michigan State University, the research on ingredient safety. Also, because there are so many ingredients in most energy drinks and their interaction with supplements, foods, and prescription medications have not been studied extensively, experts suggest checking with your physician before consuming energy drinks, especially if you suffer from arrhythmias or coronary artery disease. For more warnings, check out the unhealthiest supplements you should not take. And I also have a video for you guys that discuss more in depth about the problems with energy drinks. I've personally known that a lot of people, me working on a stroke unit and seeing people who've had heart attacks, they have a history of drinking a lot of energy drinks, especially mixing it with alcohol. I've known people to mix energy drink with rum, and the problem is most alcohol relaxes the body, and energy drinks, it gives the body a boost. And then when you mix that together, the body is confused on what to do. And that can cause all kinds of circulation problems and heart attacks and strokes. So I warn you guys, do not mix energy drink with alcohol. And I've known a lot of people to do that. It can be very detrimental to your health.
When you're dragging, it's tempting to reach for a drink that promises to put some pep in your step. But are energy drinks a healthiest way to get a boost? Here's the truth. Are energy drinks healthy? No, they have 0 health benefits. What they do have is large amounts of caffeine and sugar. Drinking too much caffeine can raise your blood pressure and heart rate and cause anxiety and insomnia. Drinking them over the long term can raise your risk for heart disease. Getting too much sugar can lead to weight gain and put you at risk for diabetes. Is it okay to mix alcohol and energy drinks? No way. The combo may be trendy, but it's also unsafe. The caffeine in the energy drinks masks the effects of alcohol, so you may think you're more sober than you are. That can lead to risky actions like drunk driving. The combo also makes you want to drink more. People who mix the two are more likely to binge drink. An occasional energy drink is probably okay, as long as you don't mix it with alcohol. But when you want to fight fatigue, a glass of water or a walk are better choices.
And there you guys have it. I always say just have an equal balance. If it's okay to have an energy drink here and there sometimes, but some people drink it every day, all day, just to go throughout the day, and they mix it with their alcohol. That's when I say it's bad for you. And that's all I have for you.
That's big facts, big facts. We appreciate First Nurse Kimberly Reese once again coming in, dropping the help jewels for us. Listen, y'all don't go nowhere. We will be right back. And me and bro gonna jump into a couple of conversations. So y'all sit tight. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
Nice.
If you courageous, we got one for you. Reese, what you talking about? We paying respect to the ones before us. Okay, let's get it. It was 8 people who stood against injustice. They called them crazy. If you don't know who I'm talking about, let me introduce you to the Courageous 8. Yeah.
I got the mind and the muscle, with the grind and the hustle. I never back down, it's a habit. Adversity, I accept the challenge.
Oh, I gotta remove that. Welcome back.
Hey, LJ, when are we gonna have that song playing for the whole show? I mean,
No.
for the show, man, courageous. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta, you know what? Within the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna extend them those pictures, and we'll play the whole thing.
And I have a testimony about my about Kim's first nurse Kim, her segment. Those energy drinks. I was guilty of drinking a lot of energy drink. You know, we was working on the dock, trying to stay up all night working, man. And I promise I was drinking them things every day, and it really made me sick, and I had to go get my heart tested. Because I started having real bad chest pain, and it just wasn't good for me, man.
Yeah,
it'll give you a boost of energy, but it's just not worth what it does to your body. So one day, Kim just called me out. The Holy Spirit led her, man. One day she said, energy drinks, drinking energy drinks. And I was like, at first I thought, because, you know, Sweaty Monique working on the dock with me at ABF. I said, I went to Monique, man, why'd you go tell Kim I've been drinking energy? I ain't tell Kim nothing. I was like, nah, you're lying, Kim. No, she didn't say nothing. But for real, I had to stop, man. And I feel so much better when I stopped drinking those energy drinks, for real.
Yeah, just Eddie Wilson said I didn't know that this product caused so many problems. I love them, but now I need to stop. Thanks for the info. Yeah. That's real.
Go to the gym, work out. Shoot.
That really helps.
That helps.
That really helps.
Yeah.
I missed today. I was trying to go today, but I'm like, nah.
Boy, Jay killed me today.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he had me and Anastasia up in there. Boy, I'm talking about, hey, I went to the car, my arms like this. I couldn't move. I tried to make a right turn with my left arm. I had to catch myself. It was so weak. You know?
Yeah, he got y'all today, man.
Yeah, he got us today, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
But the show today is if the shoe fits, wear it. It's kind of well. Let me play this video. I'm sure most people on here have seen this video. Let me play this video. If you don't know, that's he's a gospel artist, and I think he's a pastor. I think so.
Yeah, Pastor Dietrich.
Dietrich Haddon. And his wife.
Mm-hmm. Say it again.
His wife.
Okay.
That's his wife dancing. Mm-hmm. Like pretty much, dancing on what we call it, twerking.
Mm-hmm.
On her man, her husband. So he got a lot of backlash for this, him and her.
Yeah.
Saying that they shouldn't carry themselves in that manner. Mm-hmm. These are the things that Christians shouldn't do. And a slew of other statements and harsh remarks. Mm-hmm. For Dietrich and his wife. Mm-hmm. So my question that I'm putting on the table is, do you think that they were wrong?
Okay.
And do you think the criticism that they faced was justified?
No. Oh, you asking me the question?
Yeah.
Oh, you asking the listeners?
Yeah. Well, you and the listeners.
Me and the listeners. I'm gonna say this. Let me start with this. I know Dietrich Haddon in the past has been in the media for some things that I'm sure he is not proud of.
Yeah,
in the past. And I would say some of that was justified. Mm-hmm. But this situation, this is why people do not want to come to the kingdom, because they feel like it's boring and you can't have fun.
Mm-hmm.
This is his wife,
Mm-hmm.
and they were having fun at his birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
I see nothing wrong with it.
Mm-hmm.
I see nothing wrong with it. I'm just being real.
Mm-hmm.
For everybody who sees something wrong with it, I'm sure they have fun themselves.
Yeah.
This man was at, see, this is the thing, bro. Some people say there's a time and place for it.
Mm-hmm.
He was at a private event at his birthday party,
Right.
and someone took it upon themselves to record him.
Mm-hmm.
So you telling me now? People out in the street would say, "Oh, he wrong. He shouldn't have showcased that. That should have been for his party." He didn't record it.
Mm-hmm.
He was having fun with his wife.
Right.
He didn't say, "Show this, record this, and put it out there."
Right.
You get what I'm saying, man?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't understand what the issue is. He was with his wife at a private party that he was having for, how old did he turn? 40? Was it 40 or 50?
Was it 40?
So it was 45 or something, whatever. He was with his wife.
Right.
I don't understand it, bro.
I don't need.
understand it. I don't understand why this is a uproar. This right here with his wife. Now, if it wasn't his wife, now we have a problem.
Right.
This is with his wife.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
So I think people need to get a life on some of the stuff, MJ. Because it's a win, it's a lose-lose for him in that situation. So I guess he's supposed to go have a party for himself
Right.
at a private event and be a statue.
Right. Yeah, my opinion is parallel to yours. I'm being honest, is getting old to for this type of rhetoric.
Yeah.
This type of backlash. Because and you're 100% right. That's why if you hear anybody that a lot of the people that state the issues about the church, this is a prime example, Exhibit A.
Mm-hmm.
The church act like you can't be human.
Yeah. It's with his wife.
With your wife, bro.
I don't. That's the thing. Who is the lady? His wife. None else should be said.
Yeah, nothing else.
I don't get it.
I don't either.
I think it shows young people who believe in the gospel, who believe in Christ, that you could be a part of the kingdom, be young, married, and have fun.
That's right.
I don't understand what just because none of them saved, I can't do things with my wife.
Right.
He's not single.
Right. Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
This is not a lady he's dating. None of this is his wife.
His wife, bro.
At a private birthday party. What are we talking about?
And see, that's the thing. You like you say, he in a lose-lose situation.
Lose.
You get criticized
Mm-hmm.
if you are doing extramarital affairs, of course, and that's justifiable.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, if you are having fun, even though it may be, lack of a better word, freaky fun, I don't care how you look at it. At the end of the day, that's my wife.
That was his wife, man. People can learn from that. People can learn,
Right.
you know, I could believe in the kingdom and still have fun with my wife, man.
Right.
And that's just real talk. I don't have to be in bondage. See, this is what people talk about. This is what I don't get with some church folk and some worldly people. See, they say marriage is bondage.
Yeah.
I don't want to be tied up with nobody. I can't have fun.
Right.
When I get married, I can't have fun.
Right.
I don't want to do it because being married is not fun. Then you see two people in the kingdom that's what they were doing is not sinful. At his birthday party with his wife, and they were dancing, showing people, look, this is how you have fun. To me, I like to see that.
Correct.
I like to see that people are part of the kingdom, young, married, and showing affection to each other in public. That was clean fun, bro.
Right.
Wasn't nobody naked.
Right.
Wasn't nobody half naked. Wasn't none of that going on. None of
Right.
that. They was in there having clean fun, and that was it. And that was his wife.
Right.
I don't get it. I don't get what is wrong with that.
I don't need it. Like Anastasia just said, we hold individuals within their positions to unreasonable and unrealistic expectations.
That's right.
100%.
That's right.
It's unrealistic to think just because you become a pastor
Mm-hmm.
that you are not going to look at your wife
Mm-hmm.
in a way that that would bring upon any type of physical arousal.
Yeah, MJ.
And even before that,
Mm-hmm.
even if that wasn't the case,
Mm-hmm.
you're dancing with your wife.
Mm-hmm.
You're having fun at your birthday party.
Mm-hmm. My thing is, if I go back to the word, the first recorded miracle that Jesus made was turning water into wine.
Correct.
At a wedding.
At a wedding.
So
Right.
and remember, they said that when Jesus turned water into wine, they said y'all waited to give the best last.
You say the best for last, right?
The best for last. Now, do they believe those folks just sitting down looking at each other? Those folks having a good time.
The party, right?
They were partying. That was at a reception. Y'all know what go on at a reception at a wedding.
Yeah.
What's the difference? What did we see different? What Dietrich Haddon was doing that we don't see at a wedding reception?
Well, I read the comments, and the comments besides people saying that they shouldn't carry themselves like that. Some of the comments was she shouldn't dance on him like that. Wow. To that song. That's what I heard about that. But I still disagree with that. This is just me. Like you said, I like to see couples having fun. No matter your position. If I see the president and the first lady dance like that, ain't no problem with me.
MJ,
it's no problem.
And his wife, Creflo and his wife, anybody and their wife dancing like that, I have no problem. I would say, hey, you know what? They showing they showing that hey, they have a good time with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right.
People, it is okay. This is just crazy. I don't even know why this is news. You know what I'm saying?
And they drug Dietrich for that. They drug him and his wife.
Wow, man.
They drug him for that. So like I said, but going back, do you think what do, because I will say this. I think if more pastors, preachers, bishops start preaching against the criticism of things like this, then we can get back to humanitarian in the church. Because now it seems like you have to be so dignified to even be a part of a church, the church body, or whatever the case is. And so more and more young people are turning away from the church. And I don't think it's not because they don't believe in God or anything of that. I think they're turning away, not more turning away from God. They're turning away from the people and the practices that has been done for so many years, and the criticism for so many years. What do we need to do to change it? Because it's getting worse.
First, young people are turning away from religion.
Correct.
Let's say that they're turning away from religion. They're turning away from people acting. You get what I'm saying? Not really living. My thing is that let's talk about marriage. And this is a part of marriage. The only way marriages last if you are friends in a relationship, you can still have fun, MJ. You know, let's take the church out of it first. And let's just talk about marriage. If your marriage don't bring some type of friendship, and it does not have a place where you can just let loose and have fun with your partner, it is not going to last, or you will be in a marriage of bondage.
Mm-hmm.
You want to talk about bondage? That's bondage. To
Right.
have a marriage that you don't know the person and you cannot have fun with that person.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't care if you're a pastor, this and that. I think pastors do have I think you should carry yourself in a godly way, but at the same time, you have to be able to show people, look, marriage is not about, I'm just walking down here and walking in a straight and arrow, or nothing goes wrong. You know, it's just like I love when married people tell us the struggle. I don't want to hear about the good times when you've been married for 40 and 50, 30, 40, 50 years. I want to hear about what brought you through. Okay, now that helps show you that, look, you stick it out through thick and thin. Then I want to know about how do y'all keep the friendship going?
Yeah, keep the fire burning.
But this is what Dietrich hadn't been showing us. This is how you keep the fire burning, because guess what? She my wife, she my girlfriend. She'll do this for me. She'll do that. She everything in one.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And that right there, that's that friendship, bro.
But you know what, bro? What I think, and I'm a firm believer. Hold on, let me. Eddie Wilson said the question is Jesus pleased with him? How many people have gotten hurt because of their actions?
Like now,
go ahead.
Like I said, in the past, I believe Dietrich has done some things, even on reality TV, and different things that I don't think he would be proud of. I must say that. At the same time, he is a candidate for the same thing as other people who believe in the Most High God, as he is forgiven. You know what I'm saying? That does not stop God blessing his life. That does not stop from him being able to express himself, because now I'm happy that he's married. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because we draw Dietrich when he was doing wrong and this and that. He was out there doing women wrong. We draw Dietrich.
Right.
The media drug him. You know what I'm saying? Now he's married and he's having fun. He's being Dietrich, but with his wife. I think there's something that we can say, you know what? God has restored. You know what I'm saying? Himself. You get what I'm saying? God has restored him to know that when he should do these things. He's not a single man out here doing this. He's a married man. I don't see nothing wrong with it, man.
And my thing is, a lot of the times when people have a lot to say, what I've noticed a lot to say negatively, a lot of the times it's the lack or the insecurities within themselves that they're putting out there. Because a lot of the times when people say some things, it be the people that, if you look at their life, they're not married and they wish they had a marriage. So sometimes they will put their insecurities on other people or other things, because they within themselves, they need to work on something. But instead of having some self-awareness and self-reflection, a lot of the times they'll lash out and say things publicly because they got things going on within themselves that they insecure about.
Yeah, I agree, but we have to understand we all fall short, bro. I can name some people in the Bible, and I named one individual. His name was David. David did some terrible things when you read what David did. Got his best friend wife pregnant, sent his best friend out there in the front line to get him killed. He wanted his best friend to come home after being in battle to sleep with his wife so he can cover up the pregnancy. When he wouldn't, he sent them out there to get killed on purpose and all that. And David ended up marrying his best friend's wife. God took the baby, but then he blessed him again with Bathsheba with a baby. And then God still said he was a man after God's own heart. So when I read the word from Adam all the way to Revelation, all those men fell short.
Right.
But God was still pleased with them in what they were doing in the name of the Most High God.
Right.
But we all fall short. That's why we accept this great lamb called Christ.
Right.
You know, because he's the only one that did not fall short. But we all have some type of we are skeletons in our closet that God is not pleased with, but we are forgiven. yes, I think he as a pastor, God, I'm not gonna say judge, he holds him to a higher accountability. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I think in this area with him dancing with his wife, I think it's justified. That's just me.
Yeah, that's me too. Because a lot of the times we'll respect the journey of, and I hate using the word secular, but not the people that's not in the church or viewed in the church and more in the secular world. We'll respect their story. We'll give them chance after chance after chance after chance. But what we have to realize is even our pastors and our leaders are still human. So yeah, Dietrich might have made some mistakes. He might, in his past, he might have done some things wrong, which he did, and he got his just criticism for it. But like you said, at the same time, he is married now. He's having fun with his wife. Leave that man alone.
It's just like if I judge Dietrich hard on him dancing with his wife, it's just like that buffoonery. What's her name that said Martin Luther King was not a great leader? Whatever her name is, I forgot her name. On Instagram, I saw that.
Mm-hmm.
Out of all the things Martin Luther King did, now Martin Luther King fell short in some areas.
Right.
But at the end of the day, to say that he wasn't a great leader because of his shortcomings, that is blasphemy.
Well, you know, bro, you got to think about it.
So, I'm sorry, go ahead.
That came from a woman, and the reason why she said that because of the rumor of Martin Luther King cheating.
That's right. Yeah, that's true.
You know, so
but instilling that to know his resume, MJ.
Right.
And to know what he fought for. Everybody fell short. To say he wasn't a good leader says that a man has to walk and be perfect.
And walk in perfection.
So if he's perfect, why does he need Christ?
Right.
Why does he need it if he's going to be perfect? See, the thing is that we got to understand this, is that and we as leaders have to be careful because we live in a glass house and everybody else lives in a wood house.
Mm-hmm.
And I guarantee if everybody around here lived in a glass house, boy, it'd be some stuff uncovered.
Correct.
And that's the difference. You get what I'm saying? It's easy for me to live in the wood house where I'm covered and be able to judge out and look across the street and see what they doing. But because I can see through that glass, I'm being judgmental.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So even with Dietrich, so I don't know a man besides Christ that was perfect. So no one is perfect. Now his imperfection is that, and what hurts him is that everyone can see.
Right.
You know.
So your opinion, you don't have a problem with him, anything he did, doing it in public, the dance, none of that.
I would say this. I can understand what people may say. I don't want to see that past this and that, but that would just been a thought, and I was like, well, that is his wife, and I would left it alone.
Gotcha.
You get what I'm saying? But what I'm saying to you, but for everybody, is that it got out. It's not Dietrich's fault because he was at his birthday party, MJ.
Right.
Having fun with his close friends and family. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, a pastor, man, I'm gonna be honest. He used to be uptight a lot. Maintain taught me this. You know, Maintain, he smokes his cigar.
Mm-hmm.
Maintain, pastor from Selma, Alabama, he gonna smoke a cigar. He taught me, look, you can do things and be a leader if you do it in the right way. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like now, sometimes I might smoke a cigar.
Mm-hmm.
I go to the cigar lounge with my wife.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Give me a cognac, give me a cigar, sit there. You ain't gonna never see me drunk. Falling out. And some people say, oh, Alan, wrong for that. No.
Nah.
My wife. We chilling. What we supposed to have Bible study? What we supposed to do? Just sit in the house all day? You get what, MJ, you want to put leaders in bondage of what your perspective of what they should live like. And that's just with your perspective, it's not realistic.
That's real.
That's just real talk. I'm going to go with my wife, my young, pretty wife. We're going to go out and we're going to have us some fun. Mm-hmm. Now we're going to do it in a way that's respectable. And they can't say, oh, Alan Kim out there just acting a plumb fool.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? They can say, "Oh, we saw Alan and Kim there, man. They were so nice. They were chill, and they left." You get what I'm saying? Hey, I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Absolutely nothing.
You know?
Absolutely nothing. Bayou, please, I hope Bayou. I know that's how you pronounce it. People will get offended simply because you didn't speak to them. 100%. Should we be so caught up into people's bondage? You quickly learn who are really your friends.
Mm-hmm.
And she also said the person who posted the video should be ridiculed.
That's right.
100%.
That's
and
right.
Anastasia said, I believe it's subjective. Individuals hold different characteristics and choices to a different caliber of what is considered acceptable leadership. That's the issue. That's 100% though.
Mm-hmm.
That's real, because Will, think about this. Will, if Barack Obama was doing that with Michelle, Barack probably would have got a little backlash. But let's say Bill Clinton, Hillary was doing that. Think about this, bro. More of our people will praise that.
Mm-hmm. No, so good.
If Bill was out there with Hillary, more of our people would be like, look at Bill. I told y'all he was black.
Yep.
But
Barack,
then
Michelle and Barack shouldn't be acting like that. Man, look, man, I tell people, man, be respectable. Now, I'm glad Dietrich ain't out there single doing that. Then I say Dietrich, you know, that's his wife, man.
Right.
Y'all respect them folks' marriages. The folks who recorded that dead wrong, put it out there. Because let's be honest, you put it out there, he gonna get ridiculed.
You know that.
That just that comes with the territory. I'm just saying it's not justified because that's his wife.
Right.
He was at a private birthday party, and it's not like he said, "Hey, record this." He was just having fun with his wife, probably his brothers, sisters, mother, father, whatever, who was around, close family, friends, having a good time being married. Man, I don't see nothing wrong with that, MJ. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I just hate the person who recorded, let the world inside of their fun. But I'm just saying, I'm telling the world, hey, this how married Christian folks get down.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, hey, you catch me at Peso dancing with my wife.
Right.
You know, that's just what it is. My wife like to dance. I got to go take her dancing, MJ.
Right.
Hey, that's just
what it is.
I'm supposed to sit at the house in the basement and say, "Huh, baby, here you go. Let's play Luther." No, we finna go somewhere and dance.
Because sometimes it's good for people to see that publicly.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? It's good for that. Sometimes it's good. You can see you can see the human in people, you know.
Right.
I've always respected any type of pastors and leaders when I seen them do something that it made me look at them different. You know what I'm saying? And it made me be like, okay, I rock with that. You know, and then that means they're not judgmental. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with it, man. Y'all leave Dietrich alone. Leave Dietrich and his wife alone.
Let that man have fun with his wife. Y'all go marry. Go have a good time.
Church week, they you know, we got to get better at that. We almost out of time, bro. What else did it? It wasn't nothing else I had in line. But listen, man, y'all, please. Let's announce this. Couple of announcements before we leave. Couple of church announcements. Juneteenth Festival. Let me take this down. Juneteenth Festival. It's the 5th one, y'all.
That's right.
So we really hold on. Let me get all this out. Let me do it right. Okay, we really get all this. Honor Reed, legendary Honor Reed is gonna be none other than FD Reese. That's the hero Honor Reed, and the shero Honor Reed is gonna be Melanated Pearl. I know how to cut her face off a little bit, but you know, but this is the 5th annual Juneteenth celebration. Let me get the date right. I know Anastasia, she's gonna kill me because I didn't get the date right. The date is June. I think it's June the 17th, not mistaken. I think it's June the 17th. But we'll keep y'all posted on that. But this is please y'all come out. It's in Clay County. This is the 5th annual Juneteenth, presented by LaDonna Hampton. If you don't know LaDonna Hampton, let me see if Anastasia. Yeah, June 17th. Appreciate that, Anastasia. If you don't know LaDonna Hampton, she is she's 3 to 9 p.m. 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. y'all on June the 17th. Come out. The Juneteenth Freedom Festival. If you don't know LaDonna Hampton, she really does good things in Clayton County. She's a tutor. She works at the library. She has she started this 5 years ago. We've been there every year with her, and it's grown every single year. So and this year is gonna be a little different, but it's still gonna be a good celebration. Y'all come out. There's gonna be vendors out there, and LaDonna will be on the show
on the 8th of June.
On June the 8th. She will be on the show. So but make sure y'all please check in and please go to LaDonna Hampton, community advocate and activist. Correct. Appreciate that. Anastasia, you catch me when I'm slipping. So y'all please come out that week. We're gonna have her on the show. We're gonna get in and talk about it, and please show up on that day in Clayton County. If you are in the area, if you're not in the area, just drive by, come on down there and say hello about it.
We'll have more information for our book bag drive.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. Our book bag drive, we will have more information, is the 29th of July, if I'm not mistaken. 29th of July. Yes, Anastasia, about the Juneteenth festival, vendors food, it's a fashion show and a concert, and it is free.
It's free to get in.
Come on, y'all.
Yeah, we like that.
We like that word. We like that. Yeah, we like that word right there. It's free to get in. So y'all come out and celebrate with us. This is the real end. We'll get into that later. But the Frederick D. Reese Foundation, we have a book bag drive that's coming up the end of July. We still getting everything squared away with that. We're really moving forward and excited about that. So we have some, a couple of things coming up. Bring your kids out in the summer. Don't just let them stay at the house and watch tablets and TVs. Bring them something educational, and they can get something from coming. So y'all do that. Got anything else, bro?
Yeah, man. Before we leave, I got to shout out and tell people to pray for our brother Tilden White.
Oh yeah.
Bro alumni. He was like another child to my parents.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, my dad gave him his first car. He stayed with my parents for a while. He passed away at a young age of 35 this week. His funeral and wake is Friday and Saturday. So I want to send my condolences to his family and to the Cedar Grove family, man. Close-knit family. So he's on our mind, our hearts. His family is this week. Tilden was the life of the party, y'all. When I made that post about some of the best fun, the best fun I ever had in my life.
Real.
His cat always had a smile on his face. I was gonna do his hands like this when my son run it.
Right.
It was hey, when it's time to fight, he ready to fight. We done got in so many fights together. He just a friend, a great friend, man. And he's someone that's gonna be missed. When you think about Tilden, think about his mother, his family, his sister, his young brother, and his extended family, man. We love Tilden, and that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're 100% right. He was always the life of the party, man. He was always, always, man. So, yeah, rest in peace, Tilden. We know where he at, but times like these are tough.
Yep.
And it seems like it's happening more frequently, and I think that's a testament, man. That really, really touch your family. Don't take moments for granted, man. Just don't think you have time. That's one of the worst things we do, man.
That's one of the things we do, man. The worst thing you can have on your mind is think that you have more time.
Right.
And it's just not. Don't sweat the small things. I would say that because once that person is gone, they're gone, MJ.
That's right.
And then you realize after they're gone, it wasn't that serious.
It wasn't even that serious.
Don't let you find yourself speaking those words at the end of the day. If it's something that you have against your brother, sister, auntie, uncle, mother, father, I don't care who it is, man, go to them and have a conversation.
That's right.
Conversation is all you need, and go in love, man, and go with the spirit of trying to get it resolved, not to make your point. Sometimes as people, we tend to try to make a point, MJ, and sometimes the point is just not meant to be made.
That's real.
Sometimes just resolving the situation and moving on.
Yeah.
And say, where do we go from here? And moving on. It's the best thing you can do, bro.
Yeah.
It's the best thing you can do in life for healing. And a lot of times we get stuck on making a point. I'm gonna show them. I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. And we miss out on good times with a person, bro. So I would ask anybody this week, man, go to your loved one and get things right, because time is not it's not on our side, MJ.
Right.
You know, time is not, especially when you have pride.
Right.
Pride and ego.
Yep. That's all we got. Thank y'all for joining into the Lineage Podcast. Oh, I'm sorry, Anastasia. July 22nd book bag giveaway, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. We'll give y'all more information coming up in
Library off River Road.
In the upcoming, Library off River Road. Y'all know, we'll give y'all more information and everything coming up. So bring your kids out there, get the book bag and the supplies before they go back to school. I know some of y'all parents are like, man, they just got out of school, man. They finna eat up my house and home. They sure are.
Yeah, everything go up.
We appreciate y'all joining us. Take care of your loved ones. Hug them, say something nice to them, and y'all enjoy the rest of y'all week. We'll see y'all next week.